You control the music in the locker room, huh?
A little bit, some days.
Man, talk about the comeback. You guys 19-point comeback tonight. How did you see it from the sidelines? And did that chippiness out there kind of invigorate the team to kind of help you propel you guys to this comeback win tonight?
Well, we knew they'd come out with a hard swing. We took their best punch, I believe, in the first half. We got going, hit every shot in the beginning. But we stayed with the game plan. Coach made some great adjustments, and we kept plugging at it one quarter, one possession at a time.
Can we move over to Law?
What's up, though? You played for this franchise. Obviously, it didn't go too well 6 years ago, and this was your first playoff game in this city, and you were greeted with hostility, and you responded with one of the most pivotal roles in this turnaround tonight for the Clippers. Just how did you take that experience preparing for tonight, and how were you able to kind of just accept the moment and play your role?
Well, this is what I thrive on. I love playing against all odds. I love playing against people that have doubted me my entire career. It didn't go well when I was here, but at the end of the day, I'm still in the game, and I'll be able to rebound, from my position here and still win another championship. So my main focus now is to focus on my teammates I have here with me, win one game, and that's all the focus that matters.
Can we move over to Tomer?
Hey, Rajon, congrats on the win. Could you just take us through some of what some of the discussions have been like? Obviously, you guys have had back-to-back days, the first two games. What have the discussions been like amongst yourselves? You're one of the leaders of this team. What have the conversations been like going down 0-2, going to Dallas for Game 3?
There's been a lot of conversation. Ever since, we've lost Game 2, even Game 1, there's been a lot of dialogue after the games and in the locker room, trying to figure out how we can be better. And like I said, we got on the plane yesterday, talked about the game. We got off the plane, went over more scouting reports in more detail. So it's been a nonstop thing, constantly on my mind personally, and on the team as well, just understanding what we have at stake here, the type of talent we have, and how we can overcome this 0-2 deficit.
Okay, we'll move over to Pavi.
What's up, Rondo? I know there's things that you guys did differently schematically when it comes to your defense, but from just watching it, to me, it just seemed like everybody just took more pride in their individual. Is that something that's fair to say?
Absolutely right. We took more pride individually and as well as collectively as a team. We didn't leave each other on an island tonight, which we did the last Game 2, and that was a big emphasis as far as just shrinking the floor. Luka's going to do what he does. He's going to have the ball 103 times out of 108 possessions, so we understand that he's going to get his shots, he's going to get his looks. I think he shot 28, maybe 35 times tonight, including free throws. So he's going to be himself. He's a great player. He's tough to contain, but as a team collectively, we want to understand that, we keep chugging away at it, and eventually, things will go our way.
We'll move over to
Rajon, what up? You've been through so many playoff battles with Hall of Fame players. I was wondering, what did you learn about Kawhi and PG that you could only learn going through a fire like this down 0-2 and see them respond tonight?
Well, they played well. Obviously we've been around those guys all year long, and when needed most, the most important game of the season, those two guys led us again. On both ends of the floor, they took the challenge. They were a lot more aggressive defensively. I think they both had 4 or 5 fouls, but that's what it takes, especially if they're going to play 40 minutes a night, to be aggressive defensively, and then offensively. They make everybody else's job easy. Kawhi did a hell of a job tonight, accepting the double team. He got off the ball. He didn't force anything along with PG, and they just took the open shots.
We'll move over to Miriam.
Hey, congrats on the win. You mentioned on TNT the other night that this feels like a championship caliber organization, in part because of the championship DNA on the team, but also the unselfishness. I wonder if a night like tonight sort of goes a long way to exemplify that.
It definitely does. Obviously backs against the wall. Champs usually respond, so we can't crown ourselves too early, but understanding this having that mindset that when things get wrong, we got to fight. Tonight we stuck through the fight, down 19. I think that's one of the biggest obstacles we overcome in the playoffs. So we haven't done anything special. We won one game. We're going to go over and watch the film tomorrow, see how we can get better, come out Sunday, and hopefully repeat the same type of outcome.
We'll take a couple more questions and move over to Shane Young and close out with Justin Russo.
Last one. Yeah, PG right. Y'all want to.
That's one with Shane Young, sorry.
Hey, Rajon. I'm just curious. It seemed, I think you kind of touched on it there. It seemed like down the stretch, or in the second half at least, you all, to get Dallas in rotation on the backside, went with you and the guards as the screeners for Kawhi. Was that something that was a point of emphasis to get the ball moving and get Dallas's defense moving?
No, I think Coach Lue made a good adjustment in the second half. I think he saw something that he wanted to attack defensively, and we just kind of made adjustments and went with it. He trusted the players on the floor. We went small and we were picking them apart. It was a great team effort. Senior made a lot of big shots. Jack made shots. Kawhi made the right reads. PG made the right reads as well. So it was a collective team effort, but we're definitely not satisfied. There's a lot to learn from tonight's game. Go back to the drawing board and figure out how to get better.
Thanks so much for you. Appreciate it.